fellow viewers, it's me, TV Sensei, and today we're going to be talking about the show called Lucifer. We're talking about the latest show that came out. So it was episode 12, and they got released April 18th. One of the interesting things about this episode is the ending. The ending was really just like, I didn't know what happened in the ending. I couldn't really explain it, but they did find Jacob. Well, Chloe did find Jacob behind the bar, shot in the head. Now, I'm thinking that Malcolm shot him and got away with it. But that's the first thing in my mind, that Malcolm shot Jacob, of course. But when did he have the time to do that? He followed Lucifer into his own house. I mean, Lucifer didn't just show up at his house and Malcolm was there. It was like 1, 2, 3 seconds, and next thing you know it, they show a cutscene at the end where Jacob Williams is laying on the floor dead, and then they show up to arrest Lucifer. It's really confusing. I don't really understand that. Another topic I like to talk about is Lucifer's aggression. It's not something I expected for them to do, but they're making it so that they're making it so that he's showing his aggression towards people who are using his name out of proportion. That's not really usually something you expect from somebody from the King of Hell. You know, you would think he would be after people and try to condemn their souls, but now they're showing like a more of his angel side. I know in the Bible it says that he was one of the most beautiful angels, and they're trying to show that side of him. You know, they're trying to show that he's more than just evil. Which is, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I would like to know what he was like before he decided. I would like to know how he was before he got all high and mighty and kicked out of heaven, you know? And I mean, it's really dawning on me how they give him this personality. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's pretty interesting, and I'm pretty hooked by the show. Maze is another topic. Maze is she's been being controlled by Lucifer because that's who she serves, but they make it so that she falls in love. And she falls in love with Lucifer's brother. And during that time, I think she really did like him, but then when she comes back, she ruins it because she tells Lucifer about it, and he's like, how does that help me? And she's like, then she just like comes up with this bright idea. It was like, I sleep with your brother and I can give you all the details you want. Which is, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me on that. It's been almost 4 episodes since I think it was 4 or 5 since Dan and Chloe started to try to get back together, and now he's trying to explain. I think it was episode 11. He's trying to explain the text that Malcolm sent on his phone, but he can't really bring it up without saying he shot Malcolm. So, I mean, it's gonna be kind of weird, but maybe they might get back together, but I don't think they are. I thought Lucifer and Chloe were getting together, but then I don't think that's gonna happen either, because, I mean, when he's around her, he gets vulnerable. And that's another topic I'm going into, because Lucifer finds out that he's vulnerable around Chloe, and he still wants to stay. Not sure that's a bright idea, but I mean, the show wouldn't really go anywhere if he didn't have any kind of weakness. You know, it'd just be like, after a while, it'd just be like him walking around in a fake Superman costume, punishing villains who look up to him. You know. So, I mean, these are all interesting topics. You guys should comment in the section below and tell me any questions you have on the latest episodes coming up, episode 13, 14, wherever the season ends, and be sure to like and subscribe.